Hello friends, welcome to this episode of Inspirational Guide. My name is Elvis, and as usual, I'm so excited to be here again today. I hope you've been having an amazing moment watching our videos. Please, in case you are not sharing the videos, kindly share with friends and loved ones. Come on, be a blessing to someone through these videos. In case you have not yet subscribed, kindly hit on the subscription button and the notification bell, and you shall be notified when a new video is uploaded. Today we shall be having a very interesting moment on a topic which I captioned trials or challenges as steps for our triumph. But I must warn that this will only be true depending on who is leading you during those trials. Let God lead, and this will be true in your life. Take a break, and we shall be right back.
Success is not from abroad, but from above.
What you don't resist has the right to remain.
If it is not from God, don't do it.
Remember, the time that you lost can never be regained. Without God, all your acts of diligence are futile. Welcome back. Our pensive point. The only way up is to war against resistance. As a way of introduction, as sweet as life is, trials are an integral part of it, which cannot be ignored or avoided. These trials or challenges are actually forces or entities that resist or slow down our progress in life. But as painful as trials may be, we cannot scale better or greater heights without them. That's the reason we deem it necessary to come up with a video as such to enlighten us on some understanding as concerns trials or challenges. But I'd like us to note that in every event in life, we come to a point where we must face these resistant forces. These are the reasons why they are the spring point for our triumph. However, our understanding of trials or challenges as part of life will determine whether we spring forth to our next level or we surrender to backwardness and stagnation. Now, someone may ask, what is in trials or challenges? Why must we be talking about trials and challenges and factoring it in our life for our triumph? I would like us to know that trials are weight exerted on our endeavors in life, which actually impede our progress. Simply put, they are forces working against our forward movement or progress. I would like you to also note that challenges actually present both negative and positive outcomes, but it depends on the angle at which you are looking at them. Many folks nowadays have fallen prey to the deceitful nature of trials and have been grounded because fear have made them to see only the negative part of challenges. Bishop David Oyedepo once said, and I quote, "Whatever you refuse to be afraid of will be afraid of you." I'll give an example. As a young graduate whose parents cannot, provide for further studies, that is a challenge, but at the same time, it is an opportunity, depending on who is looking at it. Those who see it as an opportunity will actually have to go out there, begin to look for means and ways to do some manual work, do some menial jobs, just look at whatever thing they can lay their hands on to do and make money to further their studies or business. Others who see it as challenges will keep blaming their parents or relatives, staying day in, day out, doing nothing, and keep hoping to reach out to family members and other relatives to help them. You clearly see that these are two different people facing the same challenge, but they have a different perspective about it. each of them have a different perspective about it. One is seeing it as an opportunity, and another one is seeing it, as a breeding ground for blames. But I would like you to note that people who don't have an engaging purpose in life or have a plan for their lives cannot see next levels when trials actually come. You need to be focused in doing something, folks, to better off your life before you can maximize challenges. But we cannot do it with our power or our might. The Bible speaks clearly that it is not by our power nor might, but by the Spirit of God. So, since trials and challenges are actually forces, as we earlier said, that are exerted on our endeavors, we definitely need a counter force that will lift us up from these challenges to our next level. And this lifting force, I term it the power of God. We need God at the center of whatever activity that we are engaged in. We need God to be at the center of our lives. And when God dwells at the center, when challenges come, definitely you don't see it as challenges. You just see it as a path for your lifting. Psalms 18 verse 33, it says, He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and He setteth me upon my high places. Do you know what a hind is? A hind is a female deer, and it has a characteristic of maximizing a surface area when chased by predators. So it is very key to understand these characteristics, which means that it has the capability of actually landing, after a jump on a very small surface area, sending all its feet to land at a particular spot, which probably its predators cannot, do that. And, that's what gives the hind a better ability and capability of being lifted. Grab a cup of coffee and we shall be right back. Welcome back. Points to note. Number 1, challenges not properly managed may lead to destruction of destinies. Of course, that is true. When you begin to see challenges at all points in time as the end of life for you, they begin to draw you further and further away from your destiny and eventually grounds you to destruction. Number 2, I would like you to note that who you depend on during challenges or trials determines how you come out of them. This is the reason that many are still grounded in their challenges, because they have decided to look unto man and not on God. Scripture speaking in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 5, that do not put your faith in the wisdom of man, but on the power of God. We must look unto God during our challenges. Psalms 34 verse 5 to 6 better elucidates that they look unto him and were lightened up, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of his troubles. That will be you. During challenges, you have God to call unto. So folks, stop looking on men and start looking on God. Psalm 60 verse 11 paraphrase, our help comes from heaven, for vain is the help of man. Why is it so? Psalms 94 verse 11 says that the thoughts of man are vanity, and that is why vain is the help of man. So if you are seeking help from man, definitely you are seeking help from a source that you can't receive help from. So look unto God and be enlightened. Number 3, I would like you to note that when challenge falls or you are tried, whatever the case may be, see it as an opportunity to your next level. Refuse to see it as it is. So friends, go now and tackle the challenge with these perspectives that we have discussed and mark your progress. If you enjoyed this episode, kindly hit on the subscription button if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit on the notification bell and you shall be notified when a new video is uploaded. You can like and share with friends and loved ones. You can leave us a comment and we will be glad to respond. Until we meet again, keep learning. Keep facing your challenges with God at the center and keep the progress. Remain blessed.
This channel will be useful for you in destiny. Log on to this channel time and time again. Follow this channel for the latest video update, because it is by inspiration that you will reach your destination. God bless you.